Hello, I'm Robert Hay, your Associate Exec for Nurture and also staff to the Living River Board. Last week was a great week for Living River. We heard from an anonymous foundation that they were awarding us a $1 million grant to Living River. This is great news. This foundation has no PCUSA ties. That makes it even more remarkable. Others are seeing what we in this presbytery are trying to do, and they want to help make it happen. $1 million is a lot of money. This foundation could have given that money to anyone, but they see the value of what we Presbyterians are trying to do through the creation of Living River. They like our plans and our vision. Thus, they're willing to make the large investment into Living River, and that is incredible. Often I'm asked, when is Living River going to be finished? I usually respond by saying that if it were up to me, we would have been finished building Living River 5 years ago. But it's not up to me, thank goodness. Living River is God's project. Living River is God's project that God is asking us, the members of the Presbytery of Shepherds and Lapsley, to partner with God in creating, to partner with God in building. Living River is on God's timeline, not mine, not even the Living River Board's timeline. Living River Board member Lee Wathall has a saying. He says, "Yard by yard, mighty hard, inch by inch, it's a cinch." And we are about creating Living River inch by inch. And sometimes that feels really slow. I choose to believe that God sent this foundation to Living River as a way to remind us in a big way that Living River is still on God's timeline. I choose to believe that this is God's way of saying to us, trust me, Living River is still in my plans and is still on my timeline. One of the things I'm most impressed with about the whole Living River project is that it has been mostly lay-led. From the original Camp Visioning Task Force to the current makeup of the Living River Board, it is mostly laity, not clergy. Laity leading the way. Living River, for the most part, has been the vision of the laity. The members in the pew see the value and have been the driving force behind Living River. I'm impressed by that and very proud of that. It is the desire of the Living River Board and especially the campaign committee that every person sitting in a pew in all our churches in this presbytery be given the opportunity to be a part of helping create Living River. Typically we go about fundraising for Living River. We go church by church. We approach the pastor and the session and ask for permission to form a Living River partnership team in each congregation. And then this team plans and implements a campaign in that particular congregation. Our Living River campaigns are no harm to the church campaigns. The last thing Living River wants to do is to harm a church in our presbytery. So we raise money. So as we raise money, we always do it after saying, after you've given what you're supposed to have given to your church, we ask that you consider giving to Living River. We know that many of us give to our church and also give to other things, other causes. We just ask that Living River become one of those other things, one of those other causes that you give to. If we have not run a Living River campaign in your congregation, we would love to come and offer to your members the opportunity to partner with God in creating Living River. Last week was a great week for Living River. $1 million is a great gift and great news. I choose to believe that God, through this gift, is reminding us that Living River is very much on God's timeline. With shifting gears from Living River, next Tuesday, November 9th, the main event committee is meeting. And at this meeting, this is when the committee will be brainstorming all the workshops they hope to provide next August at the main event. If you have a suggestion for a workshop, please let me know, and I'll pass it along to the main event committee. They truly appreciate all your suggestions. Let me also remind us that Presbytery will be meeting on November 18th at Grace Presbyterian Church. The Presbytery packets will be posted later this week on the Presbytery website. We encourage those attending to read the packets before attending. We particularly ask that you spend time studying the General Assembly proposed amendment in regard to the Confession of Belhar. And of course, November is the month in which Thanksgiving happens. I got a Facebook message yesterday inviting me to share in an event. And I'd like to share some of the opening words of that invitation. It went like this. You know the picture. The evening of October 31st, Halloween is over, and the shelves are cleared of all the candy, and the Christmas decorations are ushered into the stores. Thanksgiving weekend is noted more for football, overindulgence, and Black Friday shopping than set inside a day to give thanks. The invitation goes on to challenge us to take time each day in the month of November to remember one thing we're thankful for each day. What are you thankful for? I'm thankful for all of you. I'm thankful for your faith in and your commitment to God, to your church, and to the ministries we do together. May God continue to bless you, and may we all continue to be a blessing to God. Thank you.